Welcome back to Build with the Boys. I'm Scott and this is Oscar, and we are building the Fanhome Infinity Gauntlet, and we are on to the next 5 of this. But starting, we've got number 12. This is all thumb. So even though we've been very heavy on the gauntlet, and we have got big old gauntlet going on, the next thing we're going to do is building a giant thumb. Now, I think I was a little bit overconfident about this and thinking, well, thumb will be easy. And then I've looked at the instructions and been like, thumb's weird. I don't know what goes where, because again, this is the difference with this one. When you're building a car or a plane or a boat or ship, you kind of know what does what. Whereas I'm looking at this going, I have no idea what that is. This weird thumb joint, I don't know. So we're going to muddle through this, I think, and it's going to get a little weird, a little confusing, but we're going to get it done. So let's get cracking with this thumb, because this is a giant thumb, man. This thing's like a sausage roll once it's done. It's huge, like a Swiss roll. It's just huge. But let's get it built. Okay, so this is everything we get in stage 12. Now, there is not a lot to do in this one. We're going to be adding one of these to the inside of this thumb tip here, and one of these to this this thumb extension, and that's it. This is literally a one screw job, but it needs to be done, so let's get it done. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take the thumb piece out. We don't need that one just yet. We're going to work on this piece here. So we're going to put a single screw in this. Let's move these over. These here are our screws. So the first thing we'll do is taking this piece here. We're going to install it. No, we're not. Completely wrong. This piece. So taking that piece here, we're going to install this into the side here, and this is going to slot in. I can see how this goes. That way round. Aha, I see. So we're working on this section here. So that's just going to slot just straight in there like so. One way round. Got them on fire here. Right, curved side. So curved side is going to slot in just there like so. That is all we're doing with that piece there. So we can put that to the side for now. Now we're going to bring over our thumb tip. And what's going to happen with this one is we're going to put in this bracket here. It's going to drop, if you can see, down into there, like so. We'll drop that down in there, and that's going to sit in place inside, like so. And then we're going to put one screw in there, and that's going to hold that in place. So let's get our screwdriver ready. Let's get one of these screws ready, and we'll get that done. So we got this ready. As you can see, be very careful. I managed to put a screwdriver, as you can see there, through my finger during the Titanic build. So be very careful with screwdrivers, because they're a lot bloody sharper than you think they are. So we're going to screw this one in. Wow, it's got a long way to go. There we go. That's that one in. And now taking our thumb tip that we built last month, which is over here. This is going to, let's make sure we go the right way around with this. Yep, that way around, that way around. It's going to push down, and this should click into place. So now we have our thumb tip. And that is all there is to do in this stage. Let's have a chat. So that's that one done. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit weird, but if you're worried about it all coming together, it all comes together. So, I mean, it's quick. There's not that much to do in that one. It's literally one screw. There is more to come, though, but I'm warning you, one of these issues coming up, trust me on this one, boy, really short. Shorter than that one. I mean, even though that was technically a one screw issue, we clicked it together. We got the tip of the thumb looking nice now. But we've got a really, really short one coming up in 14. It's unbelievably short. If you're just sticking around with the build instructions, thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like. What else they need to do, Oz? Subscribe, because we're dangerously close to our 2,000 and we'd love to get there. With your help, we can do that. We love having you as part of our community. If you want to contact us, you can contact us. Where can they contact us, Oz?
At buildingattheboys.com.
That was terrible.
I don't know.
BuildWithTheBoys@Outlook.com. But if you are sticking around for our hero and villain talks, we are going through the top 50 villains and the top 50 heroes. We are back with heroes. We're talking about a 45th hero. And our 45th hero is this rather lovely creature. Now, it's completely inappropriate for me to talk about this in front of the boy, but as a 6'4" man, I find something very appealing about a 7-foot woman, because I spent my entire life crouching down to talk to women, and a 7-foot woman, yeah. I mean, she's green, but we can make it work. I'm a diverse guy. I'm kind of hip. I'm now happening. I'm embarrassing the boy as much as humanly possible. But Jennifer Walters, the She-Hulk. Tell me all about her, Oz.
So Jennifer Walters is the Hulk's cousin, and has recently had her own show on Disney Plus.
She did have a show on Disney Plus. Now, against what everyone said,
it wasn't that
we kind of liked it. I think it was something different than the normal Marvel fare.
It wasn't that bad.
I don't think it was that bad. I think when it comes to Marvel,
I wanted more from the end, though.
I agree, right? So I think the main problem for me with the She-Hulk show was it kind of was going in one direction, then went somewhere else, then went somewhere else, and there was no major antagonist of it. So, do you know what I mean? It started like Titania was going to be the big bad and wasn't. Then it looked like Abomination was and kind of was, kind of wasn't. And it lost its way. But the one thing it did give us, vampires.
Did it?
Yeah. So when they're all at the retreat in She-Hulk, there is a vampire in there called, I want to say, do you remember?
Yeah. Well, he thinks he's
a vampire, but that vampire is a character in Blade. In the Blade comics, genuinely was a vampire. And as Blade's coming up, chances are
he's going to be in
it.
Yeah.
But what else can you tell me about Jessica Walters? We know about the TV show. What can you tell me about comic book Jessica Walters, the She-Hulk?
So I don't really know how she got her powers. Wasn't it somehow she got Bruce's blood?
She got Bruce's blood.
Yeah.
Bruce saves her with a transfusion, which ultimately makes her hulky. So as opposed to Bruce, who has, a full-on gamma bomb hit him that makes him...
Yeah, she
didn't.
Walters
she got a much
that.
lower dose of what the Hulk had.
Which is why she can control the
she
Hulk,
has... Yeah, so...
Bruce can't.
So she's cognitive, so she's still very much her when she is She-Hulk. Whereas Hulk is almost a completely different character to Banner.
Yeah.
Hulk, so it's almost like they have a split personality, and Hulk is Hulk and Banner is Banner, whereas with Jessica Walters, she is still Jessica Walters when she's the She-Hulk. And in later...
Jessica.
Did I call her Jessica? Did I keep calling her Jessica? What's that about? Jennifer. The main difference being is she embraces the look. So she accepts that she is what she is, and very rarely does she ever revert back to her kind of human form.
She's very She-Hulk all the time.
Absolutely. And then in later issues of Marvel, she became a very key character because she became a lawyer, and she became a lawyer for the superheroes. So she was very key in Civil War, which was a massive book in Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was representing the Marvel characters. And
very dramatic Civil War.
It was. And she'd defend the heroes and she'd defend the villains, and that was her thing. So she was a superhero lawyer for superheroes. But she also defended supervillains as well, as that's the way she was. She made sure everyone got a fair trial. Because there was the longest time where heroes that caused any damage or villains just ended up in Triskelion. Yeah. Which is the Marvel equivalent of Arkham Asylum.
Like Graft.
Yeah, and that was it. They've forgotten about it. They just got shipped off there and that was it. But she sort of moved in and made sure they had a fair trial.
What about Daredevil? Wasn't he a lawyer for superheroes?
He was. So Daredevil's just a lawyer. He wasn't a lawyer specifically for superheroes. Daredevil was just a lawyer. But they have made this thing where they have a love interest in the TV show. And I think that's cute as hell.
What, for Daredevil?
Daredevil, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I like Jennifer Walters. A lot of people don't, and this is the thing. This is the kind of there is a bit of fragility to the male ego at the moment, where they're losing their minds because it's a woman. I'm like, she's always been there, man. She's been there since the 70s. This is nothing new. That is a key character in there since the 70s. She deserves a show. She deserves to be in movies, just like every other MCU character. She wasn't created for anything. She has been a key character for decades in the Marvel comics.
With the She-Hulk and Daredevil relationship, I have nothing against that, but I'm a little annoyed about it because Daredevil was always Elektra's.
Yeah, but she dead.
Elektra's not dead.
When
did she... What?
Oh, We'll come to that. That's all for this one. So that was our 45th hero in She-Hulk. We will be back with more thumb. Do the thumb, Oz. Do the thumb. Do the thumb. And you can give us a thumb. You can give us a thumbs up, and that would be a great help to the channel. And also subscribe as well. If you'd like to contact us, you can at buildingtheboys@outlook.com. I was going to let the boy did it, but he did such a terrible job the first time. That's right, you hang your head. I mean, honestly, he's on fire at the moment. Sit up right a minute. We're making a Marvel glove. He's wearing a DC t-shirt. Unbelievable. Right, we'll be back very, very soon with issue 13 of Fanhome's Build the Infinity Gauntlet. Until then, the world where you can be anything at all.
Just be nice.
You got it right. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.